Venus Williams' stunning WTA comeback at 45 Washington Open 2025. At 45, Venus Williams shatters expectations again. Tennis legend stages astonishing comeback after 16-month absence. But here's what makes this return truly extraordinary. Venus Williams, the trailblazing 7-time Grand Slam champion, is poised for a dramatic WTA Tour return at the Washington Open, proving age is merely a number in her legendary career. Tennis reporter Jonathan Jarechko spotlights this stunning development in our weekly tour wrap-up, revealing how Venus shattered conventional expectations once more. For months, speculation swirled about whether we'd ever see Venus compete professionally again. After being officially listed as inactive earlier this season, having gone a full year without tournaments, she blindsided the tennis world during Wimbledon fortnight with her comeback announcement. Now, armed with a wild card entry, she'll play her first tour-level match in 16 months at Washington. This prompts two burning questions. Why return? And why now? Wild cards. I usually decline, Venus confessed with a laugh during her pre-tournament presser. But this time felt different. I've been hitting consistently and rediscovered my love for competition, especially on hard courts, where I feel most at home. Everything aligned. Let's rewind. Venus exploded onto the scene in the 1990s as a teenage prodigy, validating immense hype at just 14 when she nearly toppled world number 2 Arantxa Sanchez Vicario in her pro debut. Within 6 years, she captured her maiden Grand Slam, kickstarting a dominant era that saw 5 Wimbledon crowns, 2000 to 2008, and back-to-back U.S. Open victories, 2000 to 2001. Her revolutionary power game, using extraordinary height to unleash aggressive, first-strike tennis, reshaped women's tennis and became the blueprint for champions like Sister Serena. Now Venus plans to deploy that signature style against fellow big hitter Peyton Stearns in Washington, declaring, "I absolutely expect to perform. I'm still that powerful hitter. It's my brand. My mission? Crush the ball, but keep it in play. That's the focus." Controversy Corner. Can a 45-year-old truly compete with today's power hitters? Some analysts say no, but Venus seems determined to rewrite the rules. Where do you stand on age versus elite athleticism? Other tour highlights. Rising British star Jack Draper, last year's U.S. Open semi-finalist, withdrew from the Canadian Open with an arm injury, joining Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner on the sidelines. He'll return at the U.S. Open. Mental health takes center stage. 3-time major finalist Ons Jabeur announced an extended break, spotlighting athlete wellness, a growing priority in high-pressure sports. Should mental health breaks be normalized like physical injuries? Wheelchair tennis expands significantly with at least 7 new integrated events at ATP/WTA tournaments next year. A major inclusivity win. British number 4 Francesca Jones won her biggest career title at a WTA 125K event during Wimbledon's second week, now sitting agonizingly close to the top 100 at world number 101. Jan Choinski claimed his second ATP Challenger title in 3 weeks, re-entering the top 150. Comeback king Denis Shapovalov, once top 10, then slumped to 140th after a 2023 Wimbledon knee injury, won the ATP 250 Los Cabos title without dropping a set, joining an elite 6-man group with multiple 2025 titles. His fearless style remains must-watch entertainment. Alexander Bublik grabbed his maiden clay court trophy in Gstaad, while France's Roland Garros surprise semi-finalist Lois Boisson validated her rise with a Hamburg title. With stars like Taylor Fritz, Jessica Pegula, Emma Raducanu, and Cameron Norrie warming up for the U.S. Open at Washington, this week could reshape the hardcourt season. Final thought. Venus's comeback challenges everything we know about athletic longevity. Is 45 the new 25 in tennis? Or is this an exception only legends can achieve? Sound off below. We're debating this all week. Venus Williams' epic comeback win at DC Open. Tennis legend returns at 45. At 45, Venus Williams is proving that age is just a number, and she's doing it in style. After a 16-month break from professional tennis, Williams made a triumphant return to the court, advancing to the quarterfinals of the women's doubles at the DC Open. Teaming up with fellow American Hailey Baptiste, the duo delivered a commanding performance, defeating Clervine Gunu and the soon-to-retire Eugenie Bouchard with a decisive 6-3, 6-1 victory. But here's what makes this comeback truly remarkable. This win marks Williams' first WTA Tour victory since August 2023, when she bested Veronika Kudermetova in the opening round of the Cincinnati Open. Since then, she's been off the radar, until now. Following the match, Williams treated the crowd to her signature celebratory twirl, soaking in the cheers from a packed stadium. Her joy was palpable. "It just feels good to be out here again," she shared with the Associated Press. "Where I am now compared to last year, it's like night and day. Back then, I was preparing for surgery. Now, I'm preparing for matches." Williams recently opened up to NBC about her health struggles, revealing that she had undergone surgery to remove uterine fibroids, a condition that had silently impacted her both on and off the court for years. "When your health isn't right, nothing else really matters," she said. "That experience gave me a new perspective. It made the decision to return to tennis feel more freeing." And this is the part most people miss. This wasn't just a return to form. It was her first official match since a first-round loss to Diana Schneider at the Miami Open in March 2024. Even more astonishing? She hadn't played a doubles match in nearly 3 years. Currently unranked in both singles and doubles, Williams' legacy remains untouchable. With 7 Grand Slam singles titles, 14 doubles titles alongside her sister Serena, and 2 mixed doubles titles from 1998, her career achievements speak volumes. After the match, Williams couldn't help but joke about her new partnership with Baptiste. "From the very first point, I knew we had something special," she said with a smile. "Honestly, we should have teamed up years ago. I think Serena was just in the way." Williams has accepted wild cards to compete in both singles and doubles at the DC Open. Her singles comeback begins Tuesday, when she faces fellow American Peyton Stearns in the opening round. But here's a question that might stir debate: should athletes in their 40s still be competing at the highest levels of professional sports? Or is Venus Williams redefining what's possible for aging athletes? We want to hear from you. Do you think Venus still has what it takes to go deep in tournaments? Or is this comeback more about legacy than results? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.